Hey there, guys. It's Metro, and we're back. Gnomeregan. You remember people, there's like a quest. It's like an add-on that reads the quest text, right? Gnomeregan. You remember that's how they say it? Is that how you say it? Gnomeregan is what I would always say, but I guess Gnomeregan is right. We're back in Gnomeregan. It's going to be another full episode, I imagine. We got killed. A little overzealous. That was my fault, but yeah, we got the second half of it to explore. There's a lot to look at. So we're just waiting for the elevator, right? Yeah, okay, I was a little worried there for a second. It seemed like really long, but anyway, Gnomeregan Part 2 coming up. We have almost everything done now. I want to kill the guy who drops that weapon. I think I will do that. I think I will make disenchant things that give you interesting items. Take interesting items off, or take like spelled off interesting items. Although I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't know that it works on some things. I was thinking there's plenty of them like Ravager and shit, but those are on use. I guess they can just make them into trinkets. I don't know how an on-use gem works. I guess we'll try it and see what happens. I don't think that's even possible. No, that's not even possible. On-use is not a thing. We'd have to make it into like a proc, which is easy to do, I suppose. But all right, let's just. I guess this time we will jump. Lost our scroll too. Intellect 1, that's not what we're looking for. Alright, so yeah, we're about halfway through. For some reason you didn't see the last episode. We died down here to these AoE mobs. It was pretty rough, to be honest. I think we just pulled 2 packs or something, but we weren't. Like, yeah, it was really stupid. Oh, yeah, and then we got, like, a surprise attack. So we're done with that quest now, at least. Now we just need to figure out how we're going to navigate this area. Things are definitely getting more challenging in this area, but it's mostly just because of the AoE mob like profile. I don't think the actual, like, we have yet to fight a yellow mob this whole time, so it looks like things are now 25 and 26 instead of 24 and 25, which is good for experience gain, I guess. These are 27 though. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, just get these though. I don't know what the hell I went all the way over there and pulled those. Yeah, we could split that up pretty well. That's like ridiculously split. Gotta take it a little bit more careful here. How many objects do we have? 15 only. Yeah, there's the rest of the pack. I actually see that split it up too, so that's quite nice. Got those 2 still to contend with later. Getting set in Doom procs definitely helps us there. All we have is the gem. We still don't even have the talent. The talents, like the way we progress the talent tree, is not advisable. Let's put it that way. Not wise. Okay. This is just non-elite. Technicians or casters apparently of some sort. He didn't aggro when or he didn't run over when I pulled them. I'm actually really, this is very exciting though. The fact that we're able to do this without really any power means that we're probably going to be able to do everything in the game when we're at full strength. Like, I think this might honestly work out insanely well. Like, we might like literally be farming like raid gear for years. Like, it might be like, okay, we need everything perfectly optimized to be able to kill this boss. It'd be very interesting. But we need to have like a, it's gonna be hard to, there might be like a problem with just like spell bottlenecking, but, or stat bottlenecking, but yeah. I think like if we do it right, like you'll just be able to stack things that give you defense. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. I'm excited to see how it plays out. Certainly, I imagine we'd be able to solo every dungeon in the game. There's like a failsafe, like we can give ourselves a ring that gives us a modifier for damage too if we need to, you know? But I was hoping that it would be like, because it's like gonna be hard to imagine ever getting to be powerful enough to do a 25-player raid. A 40-player raid, like if we actually kept 60 would as the cap, that would probably be impossible. But a 25-player raid, that seems doable. But it would be hard to imagine it would be smooth. Like jumping from 5-player heroic to 25-player raid, that doesn't sound like it'd be smooth, you know? But I do think Karazhan and stuff is a very good frontier for us to enter. Those like reset, and why are some of them at full health? Use a health pot just in case. We have a good amount of them now. Still got no gem slots. Oh, again with this. Where the fuck is this guy coming from? This is what happened the last when we died in the end of the previous episode. We haven't gotten many like trash greens at all. But we got a lot of greens from, what's that? Security Delta Data Access Card? What the hell is that? I like the idea of there being like interesting engineering stuff in here though. It's for a pattern? What does it do? Yeah, nobody seems to know what it's even for. You need the data card only for the discombobulator. The other one you can get if you have the engineering skill and the white punch card. Who knows? Engineering, like, I don't like engineering at all. Don't like it at all. We DE that. Okay, time for electrocutioner. Still only level 28, so I think we're gonna smooth through this whole dungeon from now on, as long as we don't get overwhelmed by any packs. The bosses are easy so far, but we know that the final boss is the hardest boss like in the beginning of the game for sure. Wouldn't mind seeing all the bosses double their health pool too, I think. That would be a pretty easy fix. Okay, this could be a big one. 3. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's close. 10 strength, 11 intellect, and 21 arcane resistance. So we gained 9 spirit. We up 6 spirit there. We're up 7 strength. We're not up stamina, and we lose a lot of agi. 7 agi. And then obviously we don't care about intellect, but we do gain intellect, and we gain arcane resistance, which is not very valuable, but I think it's a good idea. I think it's cool to just put it on, just because it's a new item. Still no gem slots. Okay. Red punch card. We need one more level, I think. Okay, and now we will usually jump down again here, but we will not be jumping down. I still have no idea where we're going though. I guess this way. Leprous technicians. Avoid being the first thing we aggro there. A little scary, but gonna get through it. Oh, that's fucking good. That's a gigantic upgrade. 27. Holy shit. Look at the stats too. Come on, let's get something. Nothing. Fuck. That's going on though, I think, yeah. One way or the other. Don't we have a weapon enchant thing? No. Chest. Well, it's a huge amount of DPS gain, but we did lose all of our offensive stats. 15 strength. I don't think we can say no to that though. It's 10 full DPS higher. Still don't get a gem slot. I'm gonna have to upgrade that, I think. I don't understand that. I think the stats or the percentages are just not right. Because we've definitely DE'd like, you DE more than 10 items and you don't get an item, so. It's supposed to be 15%. Doesn't make sense, statistically. Could just be that whatever statistic, like the value we're putting in is not being calculated. But it seems like we get more vellums than we get gem slots, and the gem slots are supposed to be higher. Okay, so this is the exit. Okay. Like I said, I did this all during the anniversary server thing, but I don't remember much of it. Really any of it, to be honest. I don't. I remember coming this way, but I don't remember what was down here at all. I think it's like this weird, like, there's like a bunch of planes or something. Something strange. Didn't need to press that button. Definitely feels like we're doing like less damage now though, damn. Strength hurt us, I guess, dropping that much strength. Ah, oh, that's leather working. Oh god, here we go again with this shit. Okay, we're good. No issues. Still got the pot. Oh, really, yeah, if it wasn't for our actual healing, it'd be insane. We'd never be able to do this. So this is Death Knight doing this really more than I am. Or even the systems that we've created. What the hell's over there? That looks like the area that we're supposed to go to. But this looks like the area we want to go to? I don't know. Strange. Lots of weird connections here. Mobile alert system. Intruder alert. More fucking AoE packs. Much harder enemy types here, it looks like. Yeah, we're gonna die here for sure. Use one of the good pots. Oh my god, why do we keep getting ambushed? What is this about? There's lots of patrols, I guess. Oh, that's the fucking boss, by the way. I just fucking patrolled into us, isn't it? No, it's just a different type of mob. Okay. That definitely didn't expect that. So the question is, if I did want to do, like, say we get the, well, I don't even remember the name of it, but the weapon that the bears farm from this guy, how do we turn that into something that's, I guess we have to make it like a 5% chance to proc. Kind of like Sudden Doom, you know? 5% chance to proc, it's a passive. And then, yeah, that's how we would do it. We make a spell that procs it, put that spell on the gem. Because I want it to be like, if you farmed it out, you know, it could be a good thing. I really like that idea. I think I'm going to do that. Make like a handler spell that makes all these things proc. The only question is, do we keep it like consistent to, like, because if I make it based on physical damage, that's kind of unfair for the casters. That, like, but would you want to get, like, you know what I mean? Like, as a caster, you wouldn't farm that one out, right? That one would be pointless. So it's like, yeah, maybe I should just try to make it based on whatever the initial goals of the proc or the use was. Then we gotta find like a list of every interesting item in the game. And then I think what we'll do is, maybe we should even go with 0 ancient orbs. But I was thinking one ancient orb, that's it. You can't get 2 or 3. You get one ancient orb and then actual, you get, man, should it always drop? I feel like it should always drop. Because, like, okay, yeah, alright. So maybe the dungeon ones always drop. Yeah, the dungeon ones always drop. And then, like, if you were to craft one, it could be maybe like a 70, like, I don't know. No, I don't know. Maybe it should always drop. Depends on the item. But there's some, like, to run this whole dungeon, just to farm that out, it's going to take, like, a long time, so. I mean, I don't know that the weapon can not drop too, but maybe there's, you know, obviously there's items that can't drop too, so that would be really brutal. Like, I finally got it to drop, yeah. But I'm trying to get those, because, like, this concept in Diablo, right, like, I don't know how this works in Diablo, but just theoretically, if there was something on a low item level item in Diablo, you can actually upgrade that item all the way to the max level. Right, and so you'd be able to do that if I don't know how to do that in this. Like, I don't think this is physically possible, especially not without massive, like, code alterations. But I really like that idea of, like, you know, if I had, like, Mop Remix in front of me, it would be a lot more interesting. Like, the gearing schema in Mop Remix is really perfect for what I wanted. Just to make it so you, like, you get an item and it can go all the way up. And but the thing in Mop Remix was, like, they balanced it by having, like, no interesting items. It was just a cloak. And then the gems that you had. So yeah, I think the way we replace that is, instead of, like, trying to upgrade that weapon all the way up to a max level weapon, we just give us a chance at using its actual power on another weapon or something. But then I accidentally said another weapon, but then does it become overpowered if it's not just on one item? I don't know. Oh, this guy's immune to frost damage. I don't want it to be, like, the best, like, I want the class stuff to get the shine, you know? I wouldn't want there to be, like, well, I guess we just not do it, obviously. We're not inventing rule sets just to break them here, but God, I don't know the gems. Oh, we actually did get one. I see we have 2 now. I never noticed getting it, but we do have 2. Water in the cup. I'm gonna accidentally run right off if I do that, though. I've got to be careful. Plenty of time. Okay, I think we can just go left here. It might, yeah, it looks like left is. You just gotta pull one pack, it looks like that's it. Another way to, like, ratio this better is to give us more things to use with these orbs. Because right now we have 119 of them, and we have 2 gem slots available to us, so buffing the gem slots is a nice idea. But I honestly kind of want to get to the end point and see what it's like first. Because if we're farming, like, fucking ramparts and we're getting, like, 40 items an hour or something like that, then it's like, okay, well, we're not gonna, like, once we get the gear, it's not gonna get replaced. We're gonna have, like, stacks of these gem slot items, but then we'd also have, like, hundreds of, maybe, like, thousands of ancient orbs too, you know, which would be good though, because we want there to be, like, dozens of things to Like, we'd want to spend hundreds of them at a time to try to get one gem. That was my goal. Like, the numbers don't matter as much, but yeah, that's the goal, is to have like hundreds of these spent and we finally just get that one thing we wanted. Like, I want there to be a best in slot in my head and it'd be hard to obtain. And make it's just like Diablo, right? Like, how many times have I brought Diablo up? But like, yeah, I want the gearing schema to not end, basically. Like, I want it to be the main replayability. Okay, I don't know where the fuck this mob came from, but we got ambushed by 2 enemies. So should we sit here and wait? I don't even know where it is. It's nowhere in sight, so I guess we're okay. This is gonna be very hard. This may be borderline undoable. Are those mobs ranged and they're just not aggro? Can't tell. Okay, well, we got the 1 mob kill from the previous pack, so that works out. I think what we need to do is just like burst one down. We don't even have fucking diseases. On some of them at least, we had them on most of them. I guess those mobs just didn't aggro or something. Hard to tell. We're definitely in combat though, so they're just bugged out, it looks like. Or maybe they would just range the whole time and we didn't notice. Now the giant bolts on the thing, that's funny. Oh, elevator. So that's how you're meant to get down there, but everybody jumps down or something? Maybe that's just a totally different area. It's actually kind of crazy, because with no maps, it's like, you really can get lost in here. Easily. Okay, see, now this is more what I expected to happen. We're getting like crazy amounts of gear recently. Okay, 2, wait, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I thought we got something from that, but that was just another vellum. See, we're getting more vellums and minor health. Champ bracers. Okay, we definitely don't need that, that's gone. Oh, this is the exit. This is if we wanted to come in the back door, basically. Which is a kind of a cool idea. But we don't need to go that way, and that looks dangerous as well, so no need to fight stuff we don't need. There's this path that came stuck behind us. Individually, the mob is not dangerous. Aside the fact that it's rooted us. So what is actually down here? Okay, so we're already 28 minutes into this episode now. That's like the next area, right? I don't know. We're not gonna go down there just yet, because I'm pretty sure this is where... Is this not... Maybe this is not where the guy is. Okay, so we're gonna pull... No idea what that tune-up does. Oh shit, supercharge? That doesn't sound good. I think he's buffing everything else. Yeah, it might be better to try to avoid those guys. Basically, we really just want to kill the smallest guys possible, because it gives us this kind of wave of health the whole time. As long as we keep disease on everything else, and it dies on its own. Also kick that, that would help. One guy didn't aggro, poor guy. Not so tough now, are you? Oh, it's actually got a DE option. I gotta click that at some point and see what it actually does. Especially on stuff we don't want to wear. Okay, I think we just did a full circle though. Oh no, here we go. Okay, crowd pulmer. 960. I don't know if it's always dropping that weapon or what, but... Ah, see, okay. Alright, so it didn't even drop the item that we wanted. Okay, so that's pretty fair then, yeah. Alright, so let's try DEing it. Oh yeah, it gave us the orb still. That's good. I mean, I don't know why I thought it wouldn't, but... Okay. Just do that, to be honest. Die, please. There we go. Looks like we get away with it. It's gonna be fine now. Couple ways to approach it. Do we burst down the high health mobs? I don't know, but if we can get that one mob killed, then yeah, we're usually done. These machine smith though, this seems like the trick here. They seem really dangerous. I don't know what they're actually doing, but I am not playing my live WoD. Definitely, I do not feel comfortable gripping and stopping all these casts. Okay, I think we're done here. So now we're meant to go down a level, I think. Not fully sure. There's the elevator though, we'll find out. This is like a fucking raid. This really is a raid. Actually, I have no idea what's over here. It's the same mobs that we just fought though, so it's kind of scary. What's that? Oh, we needed to come down here for this, I guess. Oh, I see. So it could have allowed us to skip the whole thing if we had that one item, I guess. Okay, we got our prismatic punch card now. So that was the only reason to come down here? What is that? I don't know what's over there now. Let's go and see. Since it's a short pack, a small pack. Sorry, I didn't mean to insult anybody who's short. I thought that was a channel. I kicked it way after it was over. Because there was like all kinds of different pathways that we could have went. Not sure what's there. Another one of those. So yeah, only quest that remains is the Grand Betrayal. We have actually 7 quests to turn in. Pretty good. I don't know how good they'll be though. Now are we in the hallway to the last area? Is that where we are now? Because I know there was a path to the tech bot guy, or to the pummeler guy from the last area. Yeah, that's where we are. Okay, interesting. Okay, so these enemies, typically the hardest in here, but I don't know how this mine thing works. I think if we just don't move, it doesn't explode. Or maybe it has to arm first. So we just need to move away from it. No idea what the story is here, though. We also just kill him, I guess. It's kind of a good idea, because then we can get the extra stuff from killing stuff. Getting a lot of those now. Okay, so that would take us back up to that room, so we'll just move on. Interesting how many of the pathways there are here. The nullifiers are the ones that are the most dangerous. So when we run into a pack with those, I know we're in trouble. Because they can't be they don't take spell damage when they do something. I don't know what that was, but did I run into a bomb? Did that explode on me there? I took a big chunk of damage there. Let's eat, we still got these watermelon. They're probably going bad by now. There it is. Aggroed alone. Very surprising. Yeah, immune to... Not only immune, but will reflect. So presumably, if we try to apply diseases, it would reflect them onto us. Which I can only imagine is suboptimal. So it's an aggro, good. That's actually going well so far. I know the last pack is pretty brutal, but we'll see how it goes. The big question will be if we can kill the last boss easily or not. Oh shit. Everything gets reflected. I thought it was just on the main target. I don't know. I just walked over that, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that mob type. Oh wait, it doesn't? I'm confused. I'm very confused. All good, don't worry about it. Kill the landmine. 3 damage or whatever. We get runic power and we get healing. You see, it's the diseases are gone again. I don't know what's actually happening here. Just gotta get him killed. I reflected the spell, but I don't know that it hit me. Just in case, we'll eat up. They better just kill him. Spread diseases to the landmines. It's a funny phrase. You don't hear that very often, that phrase. And now that the diseases are longer, it's actually a lot more fun to mess with them. It's like the perfect length. I was gonna make a gem that makes them even longer, but I don't know that I'm going to. It's tough because I want it to be something that, like, you know, okay, well I got the gem, I don't need the talent now, you know? But at the same time, I don't want it to be something like, oh, this gem makes this infinite, right? But I think it was. I think it would be balanced. I don't know. There's a couple ones that I'm back and forth on still. Okay, so we're definitely gonna pull this shit out of here. Because it can aggro while you're fighting. Like the Death Grip one, the Death Grip talent's the big one. We might have went overboard on the actual talent though, to be honest. I like this idea of just like coming down this way instead. I don't know why nobody ever does that. Is it easier? The mob types are easier on the right side, I guess. Okay, good. Let's walk into there with full rune car. Oh, it's not actually this pack that's that hard, right? There's one more to come. Oh, okay. And then the diseases just go away for some reason. It's like clearing the diseases as well, I guess. It's not just nullifying them, it's actually clearing them. There goes our final good pot. We shouldn't have used that one, honestly. That was a mistake. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh god. Oh no. This is gonna be like insane, huh? Just run, I guess, I don't know. Try to kill stuff as we go. Oh, only half the pack aggroed. Forget it, we're like totally fine here. That's so weird, dude. This server is so weird. Shit aggroes when it's like, it could be in a different zone and it aggroes sometimes. But mobs standing right next to each other do not. Quite strange. The Death Grip really overpowered in Classic though. That's like the one reason I knew I wanted to do this, was because I knew it was gonna be. Oh my god, this mob's 28? What the fuck? We could have came here like a month ago. Oh, what am I doing? Full health. Alright. Well, let's see. I don't know. This might be hard, maybe? Probably not. Probably has like no health. Put up this on him though. Death Grip's still our best spell though, so it's like, still gotta use it. I don't know, like, are we gonna die if we get hit by that? Let's find out. No. Nope. Alright, this is joke mode. Trash is infinitely harder than the bosses in these. I think I want to do that at some point. I don't know if I'll ever get to it, but I want to give the bosses like double the health pool, I think. Don't need to change anything else, I don't think. Because it took a really long time, but it's definitely anticlimactic. Okay, another ring. I did get enchants. 35 health and 5 spirit on top of 7 agi, 7 stamina, and a bunch of resistances. That's just like worse, right? It is giving me strength, right? That strength / FR part confuses me. We have 140. Yeah, alright. Okay, isn't there a quest or something? I thought there was a quest. What is that box for? We were supposed to get a quest, weren't we? I guess not. I don't know what that box back there is for. Could have swore there was something else. Okay, I'm just gonna hearth. I don't care to go and do all those grime encrusted objects. Our inventory is way too cluttered. It would be really brutal to do that.
What's on your mind?
Brew of the Month Club. Huh.
What can I do for you?
That's a not in classic, that's for sure. We need jade, don't we? Okay, DE. Still none. Someday we'll get some fused wiring. Why is that? Alright, let's go turn all this in and then that will be the episode over. Does not look like we'll be getting to
Keep your feet on the ground.
level 33, which I'm surprised by. There'll be a couple quests that we don't turn in though. Well, one, right? Booty Bay. I guess that's where we'll go back to. Next episode in Booty Bay. But I think I am going to take a little bit of a break and mess around with that idea of getting the interesting items to eat into interesting gems. And then we can just, like, once I get one of them working, then it's just like, we're good. Like, then we're just, if we run into one, we'll make a new gem during the episode.
Why, hello there. How can I help?
So we want these, and we need them to proc, and they do not. Wait, yes they do. It just doesn't show up sometimes. But yeah, we got strength and nature spell damage, so I think they're going on anyway. We are losing, oh. Yeah. I'm gonna just put them on though. I think it's like, just more fun to put them on. Fuck it. Damn, we got one ancient orb for that item, okay.
Right.
Did we got a cloak. And that is it. Oh, one more quest over here.
Hi, how are you?
Alright. And now we gotta go outside. What is that? Oh, that's the cloth thing. I should stop vendoring the cloth because we can actually turn it in there. No idea what fuse wiring is. Let's just delete that. Oh, we also got. Oh, we actually got. Oh, that could have been good. That's a weapon. Is that a one-hander? It's very small. Mechanic's pipe hammer. Ah, we got a gem slot. Sweet. I don't know. I think I'll keep it as this chance now. And we'll come back to it in the future. Once we're at a higher level, like I said, because I don't want you to be flooded with them right now to the point where it's like, oh yeah, we got just replace the gear. Here's a new one. It could work if the gems were harder to get. Like if we got a ton of gems, you know what I mean? Like a ton. So like, okay, so we're instantly gonna put, yeah, we'll just like put, hold on. First of all, we gotta put our ring back on. But can we put one in the rings? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll just instantly put these ones in. Because we're obviously not replacing that anytime soon. We can't put it in the weapons though, right? No. And we didn't actually get any other items that are like good. The neck? I mean, we actually have no neck, but that's not very good. The gloves or the legs definitely aren't going anywhere. But there's just no point in doing it right now. I guess in the next episode we'll go and buy a bunch of gems or something. Maybe we should make, no, I don't know. No more thought iteration on that. It's gonna go the way I described it. We'll get one ancient orb for it, and then a 100% chance to get a gem that has the actual value of the item on it. Hydrocane. So that is underwater breathing allowed. That's a cool one.
Greetings.
Okay. Should we fly to Stormwind? Yeah, we'll just fly to Stormwind. Bunch of stuff we gotta do. So we're gonna take a little break here. I could record more, but instead I'm gonna do some work. And then stay tuned. Yeah, there'll be more to come for sure. I just ended here. Well, actually, it's only 51 minutes. Jeez, yeah. But anyway, yeah, we'll be back in the next episode, and we'll be doing a recap of all the stuff we did, and on our way back to questing. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.